When Fumilola reached the company's gate, the security guard stopped her and asked about her purpose for visiting. She explained that she had come regarding to the job vacancy. The guard allowed her inside. Fumilola sat in the waiting area, looking nervous and exhausted. Silently, she prayed that they would at least offer her the cleaner position she had applied for. Eventually, the HR manager called her in for an interview. After asking her a few questions, the HR manager asked where she lived. Yaba, Fumilola replied. The HR manager pointed out that the distance was quite far. Fumilola quickly assured her that she could always arrive early despite the long commute. The HR manager nodded and said, "We'll get back to you." Fumilola left the office feeling disappointed and uncertain about her chances. A week later, on a Friday morning, she received a text message informing her that she should resume work on Monday. She screamed with joy and immediately called her mother and father to share the wonderful news. Despite all the hardships she had faced, Fumilola never lost her faith in God. She was a devoted Christian who took her relationship with God very seriously. Church was an important part of her life, and she attended services 4 times every week without fail. Her passion for prayer was remarkable. Whenever Fumilola prayed, her voice could be heard throughout the entire neighborhood. She poured out her heart to God through worship, tears, and fervent prayers for a breakthrough. Every day, she had on the hope that God would change her situation and bless her family. She prayed for better opportunities, financially, stability, and a brighter future for herself and her loved ones. Even when life seemed unfair and answers to her prayers appeared delayed, Fumilola remained steadfast in her faith, believing that one day her struggles would become a testimony of God's goodness and faithfulness. She believed that perhaps this job opportunity introduced to her by Jessica was the beginning of that testimony. Monday finally arrived. Fumilola woke up very early and prepared herself for her first day at work. She arrived at the office by 7:30 a.m. A manager noticed the unfamiliar face and approached her. "Who are you?" the manager asked. "I'm the new cleaner," Fumilola replied politely. The manager looked at her briefly and walked away without saying another word. It was exactly 10 a.m. when a sleek black 2026 Mercedes-Benz rolled majestically through the gates of the company. Employees immediately straightened their posture as the vehicle came to a stop. The driver hurriedly stepped out and opened the rear door. Andasi Okoli emerged, standing at over 6 feet tall. Andasi possessed the kind of presence that naturally commanded attention. His dark skin glowed under the morning sun, and his perfectly tailored navy blue suit emphasized his authentic build. At just 27 years old, he had already become one of the youngest and most respected business directors in Lagos. As he adjusted his wristwatch and walked towards the company's entrance, his sharp eyes suddenly noticed someone, a young woman carrying a bucket of water. She wore a simple faded gown and flat slippers. Her hair was neatly tied back, and despite her modest appearance, there was something striking about her. Her natural beauty was impossible to ignore.